So what's good? I just wanted to whip up a quick video because I got a couple of friends that I know that use Machine, but they really don't tap into the Kontakt or the Reaktor libraries. And because they're so simple to get into, and there are so many sounds and drums and effects that are available by using them, I told them, I was like, I'll whip up a quick video or two to show you how easy it is to get into them. And they may not be the only ones that are not tapping them, because whenever you see a video, it's already assumed that you're digging into them. But if all you do is, sample from vinyl, chop it up, add drums and a bass, and call it a day, then you're not even scratching the surface of a lot of the things that you can do within Machine. So in this case, I'm going to keep it real basic. We're not going to talk about signal routing and getting MIDI from this channel and throwing it onto that channel to do some of the heavier stuff, but it's really just to scratch the surface. There's already enough tutorials out there that really show you all those different things. But in this case, I just want to get anyone that's not using those libraries to start using them. Because I'm always just trying to share the information and push the beat making culture forward. And if you lock yourself into only doing things one way and never venturing out, you'll continue to just make the same thing all the time. So hopefully this helps. And let's jump into it. All right, so the first thing I'll show you is how easy it is to access the sounds. So if I come up here and I click Browse and take it out of Groups, but I go over to Instruments. So right now, everything that's shown on the left is what I have currently installed. So see how I can just go through these different things just by rotating. So we'll come over here to say Kontakt. And then on the right-hand side, all the sounds that are within it are broken down by, brass, drums, flute, guitar. Once I take my finger off it, the results come up on the right-hand side. But the other thing is, some of these other things that I have here that are this Kinetic Treats, Kinetic Toys, Vocalese 2, George Duke, they all work through Kontakt. So if I load any one of these, so I'm going to load Kinetic Treats. I'll come over to here and I'll just pick anything. So now I'll come out of Browse. And now I have this particular sound loaded. So if I want to look on screen and I want to see the graphical user interface, let me bring this over here. Here's the interface for it right here. Now, Kinetic Treats, the way it's set up is kind of clever. It has all these toys and whatnot, but your controls are actually there. But if I want to choose a different instrument while I'm in it, as you can see, the Kontakt player comes up and I can scroll through. Of course, it's going to give me a hard time now because I'm trying to show you something. But if I go left and right, it's switching instruments, as you can see. Now, this is what's loaded currently on this particular pad. And if I go into keyboard mode, we won't go into octaves and all that. But you see how easily I was able to get to the sounds? So apply that to the George Duke, the Vocalese, the Kontakt, Machine Instruments, Massive X, Micro Prism, Monarch. Keep in mind that when you purchase an expansion pack, at least one from Native Instruments, it also comes with presets and additional sounds for things like Monarch, for things like massive, massive X sounds are coming. All these different things are coming, and if you're not utilizing this stuff, you're kind of, don't lock yourself into just chopping up a record, adding a bass line, and calling it a day, because we have so many tools. I'll get into some further stuff in a different video, but for now, just rock with this. And if you're doing it on screen and you want to focus on a particular thing, like say just Monarch, these are all the sounds in Monarch. I can close this and just go by type, and it'll scroll through every instrument. If I hit bass, it gives me the bass from everything that's in there, but it's in all instruments. If I take it away from all instruments and pick a particular instrument, like say Analog Dreams, then it'll give me the Analog Dreams basses. So, I'm telling you, don't pigeonhole yourself. Mess with these tools. They're there for a reason. Just to piggyback on part of the end, the same way you search on screen for instruments, and sounds, you can do the same thing on the unit itself. So right now it's on all instruments. So I can go by category and hit drums or percussion, and then it gives me that. And then I get selections over here on this other screen. If I go to sampled instruments or synths, or right here where it says all products, I can drill it down if I want to get something out of a particular product. So the same way as on the screen, it's on the hardware as well. So don't sleep on the tools we got.